Hello students, let us take a look at exercise 4.4 of which is the last exercise of your 4th chapter, linear equation in two variables. So, and this exercise is going to be based on what we did in the previous class, that is equation of lines parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. So, the first question, give geometric representation of y is equal to 3 as an equation first in one variable and in two variables. So, if you notice, y is equal to 3 is already an equation in one variable, right? You have y is equal to 3. This can also be written as y is minus 3 is equal to 0. So, both of these, this equation is an equivalent of this equation. So, this is an equation in one variable. So, obviously, there is just going to be one unique solution for equation one variable, which is y is equal to 3. So, let us say I want to plot this on my number line, in one variable. So, the solutions in one variable can only be plotted on that number line because there is a unique solution. So, let us say this is my number line. I am solving for the first part of the first question. This is my number line and I am plotting points. So, let us start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So, y is equal to 3, therefore, this is y. You can just mention it over here. So, I have represented this equation in one variable in on my number line. Now, in two variables, so first of all, equation of line in two variables will have infinitely many solutions and they are represented graphically in the Cartesian plane. So, first of all, I need to convert this equation into an equation in two variables. How am I going to do that? Y is equal to 3. So, I am going to introduce x as another variable. So, how am I going to do this? 0 into x plus y is equal to 3. Because 0 into x is going to be 0, which is 0 plus y is equal to 3, which is y is equal to 3, right. So, I have just introduced this variable multiplied with 0. So, just to make this an equation in two variables. So, obviously, now this is an equation in two variables, therefore, we will have infinite many solutions. Also, if you notice y is equal to 3, that means the value of y is always going to be a constant, correct. So, this is representing what? It is representing a line parallel to my x-axis, but let us find the coordinates. Since the value of y is going to be constant, I am going to keep it here and x, right. So, let us take my x as 0. If I take, just look at this term, okay, in this equation, if x is 0, this entire value is going to be 0, therefore, y is going to be 3. Again, if x is 1, this entire value is 0, so y is going to be 3. If I take minus 1, again this entire expression, this term is 0, therefore y is going to be 3, right. So, no matter what, your value of y, that is the y coordinate, is going to be constant. Therefore, I just need to take my measurement as y is equal to 3 on my y-axis and draw a line parallel to my x-axis, and then we can plot the points, or you can even plot the points first and then draw the line. You will see that this line is going to be parallel to my x-axis, but the simplest way is just to draw a line parallel to my x-axis with y coordinate as 3. Correct. So, now my points are 0, 3. So, this is 1 point, 0, 3. Then I have 1, 3. So, 1, 3 is here. And also I have minus 1, 3. So, this is minus 1, 3. And what is my equation of line? My equation of line is y minus 3, y is equal to 3, or you can also represent it as 0x plus y is equal to minus 3. Is equal to 3. So, with this we have solved the first question. representing the equation of this equation in one variable on my number line, and same equation in two variables on my Cartesian plane, right. So let's proceed with the second question. So I'll erase this section. Also I will erase this. One, two, three, four, five axes. Okay. We have to do the same thing in the second question. Give the geometric representation of 2x plus 9 is equal to 0 as an equation in one variable and in two variables. So, for geometric representation of this equation, it's an equation in one variable. Therefore, you will have only one solution which can be represented on a number line. Then we will be converting this equation in one variable to an equation in two variables. You will see that how, and then represent it on the Cartesian plane. So, let's go with the first section, 2x plus 9. It is just the same as this, only thing is it's slightly twisted. Here you have a value for y, you will see that here you will have a value for x. So, solving for the first part, or rather simplifying this equation, 2x plus 9 is equal to 0, correct. Therefore, 2x is equal to minus 9, correct. Therefore, x is equal to minus 9 upon 2. So, minus 9 upon 2 is nothing but minus 4.5. So, representing this linear equation in one variable, I will draw a number line. So, I will take units 0.5, or rather 1 itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, plotting minus 4.5 is going to lie exactly between minus 4 and minus 5. So, this point is x equal to minus 4.5, correct. So, we have represented this this equation in one variable on a number line. That is the solution of this equation on a number line. Now, let us check for in two variables. I am erasing this section, I hope you have taken note of it. So, I have x is equal to minus 4.5, solving for 2. I will introduce another variable y such that x plus 0 into y is going to give me minus 4.5, correct, because y multiplied by 0 is 0, therefore, you will get this equation, that is x is equal to minus 4.5. But just because I want to represent my equation in the form of two variables, linear equation in two variables, I had to introduce another variable. Therefore, I will draw my table. So, now I am going to take the value of y as the variable and x here. Why? Because as you can see here the x, it's a linear equation where the value of x is going to be constant throughout. Therefore, this is going to give you an equation of line that is parallel to my y axis. So, that is why I am taking y over here, different values of y, 0, 1 and minus 1. So, look at this term now. When y is 0, the value of x is going to be minus 4.5. I will just redraw this table. I have y and x. When y is 0, x is going to be minus 4.5. Again, if I have y as 1, this term is going to be 0. So, x is going to be minus 4.5. And even if I take my value of y as minus 1, this term is going to be 0, so x is going to be minus 4.5. So let us go ahead and draw the line for this equation or for these coordinates. I will take my x coordinate as minus 4.5. So minus 4.5 is going to lie exactly here between minus 4 and minus 5. I am just going to draw a line parallel to my y axis. So let's mark our coordinates. 0 comma minus 4.5, then 1 comma minus 4.5, and minus 1 comma 4.5. So these are my 3 coordinates. I'll mark these. And finally minus 1 comma minus 4.5. And let us mark our equation also. So my equation is what? X is equal to minus 4.5 or x plus 0 into y is equal to minus 4.5. So this is the equation representing my line in 2 variables, linear equation in 2 variables. So pretty small exercise, it's completed. We'll take a look at the summary in the next class. Thank you.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.